Hey guys, it's Monster Guide here, and I'm going to show you how to reliably farm millions of experience per hour using Metal King Slime and Liquid Metal Slime spawns I found in each upper echelon. It's important to note that you can manually save before each battle in order to optimize how many spawns you get per battle. That essentially means you could just reload your save if you didn't get as many Metal King Slimes or Liquid Metal Slimes as you'd hope to in that battle. It also saves a lot of time if you don't really want to go to each spawn location. These guys are fast and do flee from battle, so it's best to have somebody with a high attack stat and a lot of agility in order to knock them out before they can get away. The higher the difficulty in the echelon means more experience per Metal King Slime or Liquid Metal Slime that you do KO, so keep that in mind and use your bumper balls respectively. All of these locations have reliably output Metal King Slime and Liquid Metal Slime spawns. As an aside, I want to mention that both Liquid Metal Slime and Metal King Slimes can spawn together in a lot of these locations, so save your game and pick the most valuable one. The remaining one will despawn like all other spawns after a battle. The first three spots we're going to cover lie in the Circle of Conquest upper echelon, with the most reliable one being the Shrine of Power northeast. I have only ever gotten Metal King Slimes there. The spawn location just south of the Shrine of Power northwest, I've found a Metal King Slime at least 10 times now. He's less reliable than the one that spawns at the Shrine of Power northeast, but he does spawn there. I've only ever found Liquid Metal Slime spawning at the northernmost spawn point though, between those two lakes. Next, we have the Circle of Temper upper echelon spawn points. I went ahead and circled everything in green because there's a lot of red on this map and I didn't want people to get confused. The spawn at Talon Rock oftentimes spawns both Liquid Metal and Metal King Slimes there, but it is the most reliable spawn point on the map. The next two locations are just west of the Cubic Quarry. The smaller circle only spawns Liquid Metal Slimes. The westernmost circle spawns both Liquid Metal and Metal King Slimes. And the easternmost green circle is actually an island that spawns a Metal King Slime, but you can only get there during the winter time, so make sure you have something that changes seasons. In the Circle of Indulgence upper echelon, I've only found one reliable spawn point, and that's just south of the Toothache Lake warp point. It's right there next to that big donut, and it spawns either a Liquid Metal or a Metal King Slime. This one's a huge pain because there's a lot of other monster spawns around that you could accidentally run into and reset the spawns in the area. In the Circle of Caprice upper echelon, I found 3 reliable spawn points, though you do need to change the seasons in order to encounter these. The northernmost and the easternmost spawn I've only seen during autumn and spring, but that southernmost spawn down toward like the southwest, that guy spawns in the wintertime. None of these have ever spawned Metal King Slimes for me. They've only ever spawned Metal or Liquid Metal Slimes, but they still give you a bunch of experience and they're a godsend when you're hunting eggs in the area. I did do a video about hunting eggs in the Circle of Caprice, so be sure to check that out if you want to find out the fastest egg hunting method. I should have mentioned this before, but none of the slimes spawn on the upper pathways. They're all down below. Last but not least, we have the Circle of Fortitude upper echelon. I've only found 2 reliable spawn points here, and both spawn either Metal King or Liquid Metal Slimes. The one farthest to the east is just past the climbable tower where there's sometimes a treasure chest up top, but you gotta watch out because there's a lot of other monster spawns in the area that could run into you and reset the spawns. The one farthest to the west is only accessible during the season where the vents can blow you across, but be careful because sometimes there are 3 moles that pop up from the ground. Those guys have reset many spawns for me and I'm mad at them. If you use the save before battle method and just capitalize on getting as many Metal King Slimes as you want, you really don't have to run through all these different echelons. And the big reason I wanted to share all the different spots in the different echelons is because Metal King Slimes and Liquid Metal Slimes don't respawn until you leave the echelon. Meaning that once you farm each area per echelon, you have to leave in order for them to respawn. I found that regardless of which method you choose to do, if you get lucky enough, your monsters will hit level 100 in just under 2 hours of doing this. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's an incredible method to farm your monsters to level 100 and it's a good way to make some money as well. That's about it. Take care.